Hiya, I'm Kaya and welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but I thought I'd jump into it with a sketch with me. I've never done one of these before, but I'm hoping to do some more. So why don't you grab a cup of coffee or a beverage of your choice, relax and enjoy as I sketch out some magical girls. So as you can see, I'm just blocking out the poses and where I want everyone to fit on the page. I decided to draw a couple of magical girls today, not too many. I wanted to make it look kind of like a sketchbook page, although my sketchbook pages aren't nearly as neat as this. I used some Pinterest references for the magical girls I decided to draw, which is Madoka, Sailor Moon and Princess Tutu, even though I still haven't watched the show yet. I've heard it's really good, and since it's ballet themed, I feel like I have to watch it. I really love ballet, so I should probably get on that. I just don't have anywhere to watch it. So I started out by drawing my persona, trying to make it look halfway decent. Yeah, I usually use my persona as a warm-up, so I just thought might as well, especially on a page full of magical girls, it fits anyway. But anyway, besides the art, I thought I'd just talk about why I decided to draw magical girls today. As you might have noticed, there's a little bit of a change in my channel. Usually I kind of just make it whatever, but my persona's always been a magical girl, so I thought, you know what, let's just go full magical girl. Some of you may know, especially if you know me in person, I love magical girls so much. They are the biggest inspiration to my art, and magical girl shows are amazing in my life, and almost every show I watch is at least somewhat inspired by magical girls anyway, such as Steven Universe and the Owl House. While they're not directly magical girl shows, they definitely have some elements in them. My favourite actual magical girl show is definitely Madoka Magica, which is why I decided to draw her here. I just love that show so much. If you haven't seen that, do yourself a favour and watch it. The art is amazing. It's not so much like the art style the characters are animated in, but if you've seen it, you'd know the whole collage paper aesthetic that's so creepy and unsettling with the witches looks so cool. I still haven't seen Princess Tutu, but I really want to, because I really love ballet. I did ballet as a kid, and I still really love ballet. In my old personas, I always wore ballet shoes because, you know, it's just a huge part of my life, so I really need to get on watching Princess Tutu. I've heard it's really good. I used to love Sailor Moon as a kid. I don't think I watched all of it, but I do like it. Sorry if you can hear the noise of my mic. I keep fiddling with things. That's just ADHD brain right there. I always have to have something to fiddle with, and I do not have the best mic, so if you hear little click clacks, then sorry. I just want this recording to feel more calm and relaxed. I don't really want to over edit it, especially because I'm not super used to editing yet, and I don't want my audio to sound too clunky, so I just wanted it to be like a sit down chit chat, you know, watch me draw some magical girls. There are some pauses in the recording, which is also just ADHD brain, me being distracted by whatever I was watching at the time, probably costume making videos, because I'm super into those lately. And you know, some people make really cool magical girl costumes. ADHD aside, currently in the speed paint, I'm drawing Princess Tutu, and I just really love her design. It's so pretty. I love the two-toned hair. It's odd, but I love it. And the, what do they call it? The ahoge. It's so cute, the ginormous ahoge. I think I kind of made it too small on the speed paint, but whoopsie daisies, doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a sketch. But currently I'm drawing Madoka, and I love Madoka so much. I hope I didn't miss any details. I drew the little heart in the back of her dress, which oh my gosh, I love it so much. I just love her whole design so much. It's so pretty and adorable, and I love that she designed it herself. That's exactly what I would do. As for my magical girl universe persona, whatever you want to call it, my life magical girl themed, I take a lot of inspiration from Madoka. Within the world, I decided that people would just make their own costumes basically, and whilst most of them are quite magical girl looking, some people are just a little bit more plain or a little bit more inspired by other things they watch and play. So your outfit really just depends on what you do, what you like, what type of person you are. For me, I am a very show-offy, cutesy, magical girl lover, so of course my costume would just go full Madoka Magica, bright pink and blue hair, crazy poofy dress, you know, the works. Off topic a little bit, but my magical girl personas are all very Genshin inspired because there's not a lot of good masculine magical girl looks, so I was just trying to think of something that's still magical girl looking and fantasy and like has crazy elements that would make no sense in real life, because that's what I want to draw. And I started playing Genshin, so that's where that came from. Genshin outfits are amazing and complicated, and I'm going to kick myself when I start animating magical girl transformations, but that's for future Kaya to worry about, not me. Looking past overly complex designs that I'm going to kick myself when I start animating, I'm currently doing the colouring on my magical girl sketches. As you can see, most of them I just did the fully pink with a bit of a darker pink shading and a light pink highlight, as well as a bright pink magenta-y colour on the line art wherever I did highlights. I stole that directly from Ray, aka Ginger Ninja, or June as the artist is known by. And I just love it and I think it's adorable, so I stole it, and that is now how I do all my highlighting. On the topic of stealing amazing design ideas from my favourite artist of all time, I kind of took the whole magical girl thing from them. Not like directly, obviously, I wouldn't just copy it, but the whole magical girl persona came from me watching their magical girl design videos about Prism and I'm totally blanking on what they named their main character, but oh well. But the whole thing just completely inspired this whole magical girl switch up that I now have. So that's why everything on my channel is now magical girl themed. You can entirely blame Ray, it is their fault, not mine. I take zero responsibility for making everything magical girl themed. They made me fall in love with magical girls, that's not my fault. But honestly, like, that's where most of my inspiration comes from. I'm not sure if you can tell by my design because it's been through many iterations since I first made it, but the whole like extreme magical girl look definitely came from them, and just them talking about magical girls and how much it inspired them. And then I started watching the magical girl shows that inspired them, and they inspired me, as well as their own Prism series. So it was just a good inspiration chain. A lot of their art style inspires me. I'm not sure if you can really tell. Kind of like a fusion of their new and old style inspires me, as well as other people's styles. It's really just a hodgepodge of all the styles I like, as well as my own whatevers that I've thrown in there, especially the overlays of pink. I just use so much pink in my art. I don't know what compelled me to do this, but it looks romantic and rosy and beautiful, and I love it so much. But switching gears back to the art, because we're almost done here. I'm doing some shading right now, and I use pink for all my shading because, again, beautiful, rosy, we've been over this. But I'm finishing up here. I'm just finishing off with some beautiful highlights, some nice, beautiful soft strokes in the hair. Usually I'd render out hair by doing it on top of the line art and making it look super soft, which I saw in Calamari's art. But for this, it's just a sketch, so I decided to just add some cute little scrappy highlights and some shading and call it a day at that. But now here, it looks like I'm finishing up. So enjoy these final glimpses of my art as I finish up here. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to make another video soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel if you like this video or just love magical girls and want to see more. I'm gonna be making some animatics, some more speed paints, and of course some story times. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye bye now.